Hey, you came back. Good to see you here at I Create For You. We're on the 200 Drawing Prompts book again. The last one we did was number 12, the Grim Reaper. And as you see, I made him just a little bit sparkly with his sickle and his eyes and colored him up a bit. And the saying I have for this one is, the Reaper will come for all of us. The question is, what do we do between the time we are born and the time he shows up? That's a good question. That's one you can ponder. Are you making the most out of the life you had before you don't have it anymore? Or are you just flip-flopping through life? Okay, enough of that seriousness. Here's the Fountain of Youth. Yeah, this should be interesting. And if anybody knows where this is, I need to know. Because the wrinkles are coming in, the gray hair's coming in, the sagging's starting, and I'm just needing a boost. Okay. I hope nobody got a visual of that. Let's move on. Here we go. Let me see here. I'll make a little thing here. Okay, make another one. And then we can go down here. And I can make a bigger one. That looks a little wonky, but hey, it's okay. Remember, no perfection here. No judgment either. Yeah, you can judge me if you want, but I won't know unless you put it in the comments. And then it probably won't mean anything anyway, because I never claimed to be perfect at drawing. I'm just doing it to have fun and keep up on my drawing skills a little bit. Maybe make them a little bit better. You know what I can't wait for is like when we get to the end of this book and doing a flip through. Well, if it isn't coughing all the time, then now I'm losing my voice. My husband would be happy with that. Just saying. Okay, I'm going to bring this up and around and bring this one up and around and bring down the pedestal part. Like I said, it's looking wonky, but that's okay. I've never drew a fountain before, so yeah, this is going to be the task. And remember, this is the Fountain of Youth, so see what I can make out of it. I don't usually draw this way, but I want to make sure you can see what I'm drawing. I hope you can see what I'm drawing anyway. Alrighty. Yeah, now let's try to do some, I'm going to try to do something funny. Let me see how I can make this. Can you guess what this is? What it's supposed to be? Oh my goodness, that hand looks like poop. It's going to be cartoonish because I'm definitely not going to make these realistic. This is supposed to be cute. Let me get rid of part of that fountain first before I finish this part up here. Excuse me. Ugh, the cough. I didn't give this guy any ears. Huh. This one looks like a freaking monkey. Let me get this one a little bit better. That actually looked like a monkey. I'll do it this way. And it won't look so much like a monkey. That's hair up there, if you were wondering. Okay, they look like little aliens, don't they? But being that it's the Fountain of Youth, I thought I'd add a few of the youngsters down here. Huh. These guys are funny looking. More hair, little ears. And there are our babies. Yeah. There's our youth. Let's see. Sorry about that. I hit the table. Got to make the water come down. I gotta remember, this is my first try, so this may look like a hairy fountain. Don't get splashed on. Alrighty, and now for the big splash. This reminds me of a kind of a fountain that we had at our community swimming pool, where you could stand underneath it and be like under a waterfall, because you could hold on to the kids could anyway. Adults, it was not so much. I mean it wasn't for adults, but it was cute the way they would hang underneath there and they would be screaming saying, "I'm not getting wet." But they forgot they got to come out of there, so they're going to get wet. That was all part of the fun. And here is my idea of the fountain of youth. The fountain with the water coming down. Front and back, front and back. Got to get some of this looking like it's coming from the front. And going into each one and spilling over into the next one. It'll probably look better once it's colored. Usually my drawings look better a little bit when I color them and give them a little more character. But there's my fountain of youth. Hope you like it. See the little babies, the little youth having fun in the fountain. And the next two are Man in the Moon and Lightning Strike. Number 14 and number 15. This one was number 13. You'd think they would have made the Grim Reaper number 13, but you know, they didn't. Alrighty, so next time you see me, we'll be seeing this in a colored version with a saying on it like I've been doing, and we will be working on a man in the moon, not on the moon, but in the moon. So this one's going to be an interesting take. I mean, you could draw the moon and have a man inside, or you can draw the moon with a face on it like a man, so he is a man in the moon. There's all kinds of ways you can go with this. So I'm going to think on it a little bit, come back in a day or two, and we'll have this one done. And keep moving through this book. I want to thank you all for stopping by again and joining me in my drawing adventures. Hope you're drawing along with me, or at least trying, or maybe you're just liking me do it for you. That's why my channel's called I Create for You. You right there. Please give me a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss out on any more drawings. And share if you'd like to, if there's somebody you think would like these prompts or like to draw along or just like watching people draw. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.